Let's start with the reading, Aquarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that energies go both ways, so feel free to interpret the messages as the best resonate with your situation. Also, I am selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. As you see, I want to start the reading today with the Moon card. So let's see what your message is going to be here. Communication is key. Clearly right here we see right away that there is some sort of communication coming in for you, a conversation, a message, and the key to the success of this communication, this new situation, is going to be really listening to each other and being honest about what you are going to say. So right here, there's clearly a very important type of information coming towards you, which perhaps you were not expecting. So let's see what that is going to be about. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we start strong. Oh, look at this. The first message that I'm getting here for you, Aquarius, is stop. Don't go. Don't take one more step forward. Just stop there. Let me tell you something. Right here, definitely with Cups and Hierophant, we see a lot of love. Love that maybe has been transformed into something very negative because of what has happened in the past, because of what you have been put through, and because of the distance currently in between the two of you. It might be a geographical distance, an emotional distance, or a distance that talks about difference in goals, in visions, in what you want to achieve together. You feel like maybe at some point you were on the same page, but then something must have happened here which made you feel the opposite, made you feel alone, as though this person wasn't there with you fighting the same fight and working onto something that definitely requires effort, but it can give you a lot of happiness. So right here, I see this person coming in with an apology, but even more than that, I see here a confession, something that they have been keeping to themselves now for perhaps a long time. But what we see is that honesty is going to be part of this new cycle starting for you. This is actually going to turn out really good for you. We will see what this message is about. We will see what's coming up. But overall, this Wheel of Fortune right now, Aquarius, is turning in your favor. Perhaps here you're just thinking, you know what? Every single time that I open my heart, every single time that I enter a long-lasting commitment, I always end up being disappointed. And perhaps it's because this Wheel of Fortune was reversed for you up to this point. But you have something coming up right now which potentially can reverse this Eight of Cups and make you stay, or at least is trying to make you stay here. I see that for you, the priority right now was to just walk away from negativity. You want to find happiness, and who doesn't want to be happy, right? At the same time, sometimes it's hard to understand where we could find happiness. We think that we can find it in a person, in a connection, but we realize that not always it's the case, and that sometimes something that looks so beautiful can transform into something so negative and so hard for us, you know? And right here, I just want to walk away from everything right now that it's not going to bring you happiness. Whether it's this person, this situation, or your job environment, some maybe friends that you have who might not be supporting you right now. Everything that is not bringing you support, love, and happiness right now, it's something that you want to walk away from. You're not asking people to change. You're not trying to change their vision, their words. You're just saying, you know what? If this is not gonna be a match, if this is not working out now, it's never going to work out in the future either. So what I can do is just leave. I don't need to fight. I don't need to change a situation that it's out of my control. All I need to do is walk away from it. And because of your determination in doing this, I see that this person is left with very few options. And the main, perhaps the only option that they have is to be honest with you and to confess something that maybe they haven't confessed ever to you up to this point. With the Queen of Cups, someone is trying to really make a decision based on how they feel towards you. This is someone who wants to also be nurturing towards you. I see someone who their main goal right now is to make sure that you're okay, that you're happy, that you have everything that you need, which might sound funny to you depending on what has happened in the past with this person. But overall, what we see here and the message that you usually get with the Queen of Cups is someone who wants you to see them in a new light. And they want to work with you on something that maybe right now you're trying to walk away from. The Queen of Cups has always the power to see the beauty in darkness as well, in darkness and light. And so this is that type of message that teaches you that it takes both darkness and light to make the ocean bottom sparkle. That's one of the messages that I always seen with the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful. Right here, they're telling you, in other words, the disappointment, the failure is part of the success as well. The success of this connection. Yes, this might be an obstacle, a challenge, but I want us to work together on this so that we can make it still successful. And right here again, this person is about to tell you something that they haven't told you up to this point. And now they know that they didn't have an option for that anymore. So let's see what that confession is going to be about. But first of all, I want to see what your intentions towards this person might be. What do you want from this relationship at this point, given what is happening between the two of you? What are your hopes and dreams? Let's see. Death, rebirth. You want a rebirth of this situation completely. You feel like you still have some sort of connection here for sure. But at the same time, you don't want to end up where you are right now once again. You want to make sure that the person that you have in front of you is going to be fully on the same page as you. You're tired to work alone in order to make something successful. You want to feel that collaboration. You want to feel that partnership, a situation where the two of you are both working towards the same goal. And also, you're looking for someone more consistent, persistent, someone who's not going to get tired, who's not going to change their mind depending on what they see walking down the street. You know, you want to make sure that you are connecting with someone who you can build something long lasting with. You're done with all the drama and you just want to find the happiness. Here it goes, the sun. And I do see that this is where you're walking towards. Why? Look where this person is walking towards in the Eight of Cups, the Sun. And the fact that it's showing up again, it means that it is in your future. This, and we will see why, it feels like a win-win situation for you. At the same time, it's going to be important to understand where you can find this happiness. Where is this happiness hidden? Because right now, all you're doing is walking away from things that are not working out. And so where is this beautiful outcome that the cards are talking about? We will see what's coming up for you there. But first of all, let's look into the Queen of Cups, trying to understand what this person is confessing to you right now. What are they going to tell you, which they haven't told you up to this point? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Three of Cups. So right here, we clearly have the need to start something long-lasting, but also someone who here is going to tell you something about their faithfulness. This Three of Cups looks like maybe they were being involved with someone else or with an external energy which took their focus away from you, away from this relationship, and made you feel alone, as we were saying earlier. There is something here that they might have done which was somewhat selfish and which was not positive for the situation itself, for the relationship itself. Now, what we see here is that together with this information, which is definitely going to be unexpected for you, this person is offering you their loyalty. They're saying here, you know what? I have seen what life is outside of this relationship, what life is without you. But now I actually don't care about this. I want to let go of everything that Three of Cups represents, and I want to focus on you only. I want to focus on my Aquarius perhaps for the rest of my life. And even if it's going to take me months, years in order to get there, now I'm going to be consistent because all I want right now is to connect with my Aquarius. And so right here, you have a confession about something that perhaps you had a doubt around, but also that confession comes with a promise, something you're not expecting from this person, which is potentially going to be that turning point into this very relationship. You see how this Ace of Pentacles, this Pentacle here, the Circle here, and the Wheel of Fortune, these are all talking about a new cycle starting for you. And it's going to be important to understand how the situation is going to evolve from this confession forward in order to understand what to do and how to truly find that happiness that you're looking for. Should you trust this person? Should you give them another chance? Because they feel, right now, they feel honest and they feel as though they mean what they're saying. Your fear is that once that determination, that excitement, that chase is not there anymore, maybe they will go back to be who they have been with this Three of Cups, and you really don't want to make the same mistake twice. So let's see what this person's long-term intentions are. Let's see what this person has learned and what they want to create for the future of this relationship. Let's also look into the events coming up here in order to understand if this is something worth investing into, or if you should keep walking away and just forget about all of this and find happiness elsewhere. Let's see how the situation is bound to evolve given the current energies. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week, I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aquarius. This could be a very beautiful situation, a very beautiful change, transformation, but at the same time is going to require more confidence and more clarity as well, because what we see so far is a lot of promises and a lot of words, but what you really need to see here is actions. And this person is going to take planting from this moment forward. They have seen how you're not playing games. And if they behave in a certain way, you know where the door is and you're about to walk through that door in no time. Seeing how much you stand up for yourself and how you're not going to settle for confusion, for negativity, for something that it's not going to give you what you want. This person is forced to be their best self and to really work on themselves in order to make this successful. So we've seen the confession and we see that this person truly wants for you to forgive them and reconnect with you and be the person who they were meant to be from the beginning. Now, let's see what their long-term intentions are. Let's see what they feel right now, what they want for this relationship, and then we will see how this connection is going to evolve given the current energies. There it goes. Yes. So what you see right here is clearly someone who is willing to